Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Crazy Joe.
Hi,
Oh, God.
everybody.
I just can't. I just can't. Anyway,
Have you missed me, Javier? Have you
all
missed
the
me?
time. Actually, all the time.
Gosh, man, I can't wait till K-Fest 2023. Then I can
Oh,
actually do it
man.
for-
We got so
And
much
dude,
fun over there.
dude, it's gonna be a freaking laugh riot.
Yeah, we're gonna be well, as always. This year, because you weren't there, man. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to move my little logo.
Sorry,
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at
It
you.
was in front of me. There you go.
I'm laughing at dumb computers being dumb.
This year, I was just teaming up with Beans Brill all the time because you were not there, man. We were just having just tons and tons of laughs, man. So you missed it. So next year. Anyway, we're here, and Jeremy, thank you for being here. And hopefully somebody else is coming. But anyway, it's good. I'm
You
gonna
know what?
be.
How about I tweet it out? I tweet out
Yeah, why
on
not?
the stream.
I'm gonna please do because I just thought about it a few minutes ago, guys. So sorry, was doing nothing, and I said, why don't I just ask Joe? And then I say, why don't just ask Joe in front of everybody? So it's better. Let me put my camera here on top while Joe tweets. And you don't have to see my mug. So
It
that's
like deleted. What the heck? I
what?
have to delete that. I have to delete that tweet. It didn't. It didn't do it. Like submitted the tweet before I pasted my. What was that about? What was that crap about?
You're
I'm a
too fast
computer.
for
I'm gonna
yourself.
do exactly what you tell me to do, which is hit enter.
Hey,
Oh,
Retro
there we
Tech.
go. Retro Tech or die!
Yeah.
Don't look at this. I'm not fat.
You're fat. I'm not fat. You're fat.
Shh. Hush. What's
So
going on with Vader here? Are we just like yelling at it to make it work or what?
yeah, basically, if you may or may not know about the story of this thing, and you better watch that channel, my channel, and watch the latest one because it's fun. I basically bought a piece of crap, and I thought I was, I don't know what I thought, but I bought this crap computer that turned out that was, kind of damaged, a lot of little rust, and the computer itself was really really ugly. So, and it was missing a couple of keys. So this is the keyboard now. It's looking good. I'm gonna test it in a minute. I recreated the number 1 and number 3 keys, as you can see, and they are
Those
3D
turned
printed.
out insanely well for a filament-based printer, guys.
I mean, if you don't see them close by, yes, exactly.
Man,
It's
they're good.
and it's a Charles Mangin design. It's not my design. So I just took what he did and I just tweak it a little bit, and I put them over here. So print them in black and then painted. I made it like a hole, the numbers. So I fill it out with filler, and then I painted a little bit on top of it with white. So it looks almost good. Almost, it's good enough to be typing with it and not worrying about
Good enough to.
it. So
Sorry, Van Halen. Go ahead.
another thing that I wish we could play Van Halen in the background, man. I hate it. Anyway, another thing that I need to figure out is how to put the power the power bulb, because I took it out and I forgot if there's like which one goes where, and I don't want to just you know what I mean. I
What?
don't
Put
know.
the power bulb in backwards?
Yep.
Oh,
Can I?
that's a simple incandescent bulb. Unless that's an LED replacement, it will go in either direction and just work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
it's just light bulb. It is an old school.
Okay.
I'm a piece of metal glowing with heat.
Okay, good. Better. But I didn't put it because I was afraid that I didn't saw it how it took it out. So I was like, if I put it backwards, I'm gonna blow it, and I'm the king of that. So I don't want to. So
All
no
things
power light for me.
In the chat with his Van Halen reference. I don't feel tardy.
Oh,
No, you're fine. You're fine. It'll go in either way. JVHS is asking, homemade pizza for dinner. Me too. Me too. Every Friday or Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Time is a construct. Is the Apple II, 2 Plus, and 2E style keyboard being reproduced? From my understanding, the only current production of the Apple IIe keyboard
Yes,
is being done by Mac Effects.
correct.
I don't know if they did a 2 or 2 Plus version. I kind of doubt it.
No, they did not. Not Mac
Because
Effects.
those require extra electronics because all the keyboard's brain is on the keyboard itself, whereas on the 2E the keyboard's brain is on the main board, so it was easier for them to do the 2E anyway. Not far be it for me to speak for Mark and Mac Effects, but yeah. Starbuck Tech, how you doing? I'm running chat for you.
Goody, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So anyway, I'm just showing up this, I clean it up, everything. And then you know what happened? I begin to resettle all the chips. So I started up here, boop, 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 begin to do everything. Okay, no problem. And I begin to do the RAM chips, and they begin to come out with everything, like, all the feed and everything went out. Yeah. So I have to replace these three, whatever they're called. I always forget the name. Sockets. Thank you. I had to replace these three, and I stopped. I didn't test the rest of them because I was like, yeah, I'm breaking it. I don't want to continue breaking it. So I haven't done anything down here. The only one that I resettled is this one. I think it's this keyboard something. I don't know what it is.
That is the keyboard mapping ROM. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I got something good. So. And this is, I'm not going to take it out because it has these ones. But yeah, I took it out. I cleaned it up. And hopefully it will work. The switch didn't even click, it was hard, rock hard, And by the way, in the comments on my video, somebody told me that I should use Deoxit D100.
Interesting.
I was not aware that existed. And also, one of the problems I have with my Deoxit, at least, is that when I use it, this part fills up with Deoxit instead of, like a few drops go here and this part fills out, and I hate it. So, and this guy told me, you should get one that has like a dropper. So I saw it. It's expensive. It's like $28. Yeah. But it has like a long nose and a dropper instead of.
Jeremy, that's the wrong cat, by the way. Miss Kate Fox is the one with Mackie. Cat's not Scott Nicky. Sorry, Cat. I always mispronounce your name. Try to pronounce Stroh-Snyder when I see you next. She is a longtime Kansas Fester.
Oh, Two different people. She's the best. Oh, so poor Kate. She's having problems with PCs. I bless her heart because I wouldn't do that.
Yes. Yes, Kate. If you need, I called you Kate. Kat, if you need help with your PC stuff, reach out to me. I'm an old school PC guy. So,
yeah, do it because
I trust your ability to take care of it though. So
yeah, she does. But in case, I would run away. I would just run away. That's what we do.
Look at my PC rack back here. Look at it, Anakin.
Yeah. Well, now we have a lot of friends with cool PCs and stuff, but myself, I wouldn't trust myself in putting together a PC. Not at all. So anyway, I've been doing I'm putting my video. What?
She said
my video together. Ultima 6.
Go ahead, Javier. I keep interrupting you. I have ADHD, and I'm like, squirrel.
Yeah, we're chatting. We're not doing anything, we're just chilling. So anyway, I did that, and I just realized that I have my own Darth Vader that works, and I was like, duh, why I don't just begin to test one against the other. So the first thing I want to do is I want to turn on this again, and I have a small monitor that I'm gonna try to put somewhere that we can see it. What about here? What about like that? And then, where's my power supply? So one of the things that I did also, and I didn't tape that, but I went ahead and take the power supply, open it up, I didn't realize you gotta take out two things over here that I gotta take it out with a hammer or something like that. I have to just pull it out.
Yeah, that's one of the weird power supplies that has the riveted case.
Yeah, the rivets. I had to take out the rivets. So I open it up and I just pull out the reefer. So and it worked perfectly. So and I'm not afraid of putting anything else, and I don't want to reefer in there. So just let you know what I did over here, and it works. So that's the best part. Let me connect it.
Click. You can make me smaller if you want to, so that people can see what you're doing. I'm just color commentary in the background to make people laugh during the boring spots. Wow, that was insulting. I didn't mean it that way. Quiet spots. That's what I meant to say.
I stand insulted.
God, man.
You can never insult me,
Asperger's or something like absolutely no tact whatsoever. ADHD, Asperger's, sort of related a little bit, just a little bit of overlap.
In my time, we called it craziness. But you know, who am I?
Yeah. Today, we're wonderful, accepted members of society. Accept me, please.
Accept me. We don't care about acceptance. I got my tribe, you guys, so I don't care. All right.
Mac Effects is here. Hi, Mark.
How you doing, Mark? Here we go. Here goes
Autism spectrum disorders. Thank you.
Something weird. So
I appreciate that.
Okay, let's do it. Boom.
No beep.
No beep.
Is the speaker plugged in? Is the power supply plugged in?
It is.
Sorry, I have to ask the dumb things.
No.
That is the thing I have done 100 million times myself. Okay. Why isn't this working? There's no power. It's not plugged.
No. Okay. First of all, if I have video. I have video. Okay, I have. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
No, that's just the video. But here, power supply, it's connected. It goes that way. Yeah.
He didn't plug it in backwards, folks. You can't do that with an Apple II power supply.
Not. Yeah. It's plugged to the power.
Eric's Edge. No beep.
Okay, let's see.
Does the power light on the logic board turn on?
Well, remember that there's a power light on the logic board? No.
There is on the 2E. I thought there was on the 2E.
Yeah, no, there's nothing in this one. Let me do the other one.
Well, and see. You see.
Yeah, this is working.
I'm an enthusiast, not an expert.
Yeah.
Justin, how you doing?
Working, I swear of God, but I don't care. I'm just going to disconnect it from here.
Anybody who's stopping in just now, Javier is working on the Darth Vader. He just did the cleanup on his previous video.
Thank you.
We're just doing a kind of an ad hoc throwing spaghetti at the wall and sees what sticks.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So because now this cable is too short, I'm gonna have to move things around. And ouchie, because this has sticky things on the back. Ouchie. All right.
Took me a second to understand what Justin Morgan meant by merry-go-round. He means a scroller. That thing up there.
Oh. Okay, why I cannot... Oh, there it is. So, I got a squeaker connected. I got a keyboard connected. I just put a piece of cardboard so it doesn't touch anything. Mm-hmm. It's on top of the one that works.
Isolated.
And here we go.
And so you're powering it from your known good power supply.
Now from my known, because the other one was working, but I don't know why it's not working, so I'm not going to stop. Here we go. What the hell?
No beep.
I haven't touched it at all. Well, I think it's worse now. Okay. The only different thing is that I connected the keyboard.
Yeah, I would say test your original just to make sure, I don't know, your power cord is actually plugged into the wall. I've done that too.
This works. Look, here we go. Hold on. Oh, I didn't have any video connected. Maybe that's it.
Sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at you.
See, but you are, and it's okay.
Honestly, I would start by using your known good power supply on your known good Vader, just to make sure
there it is.
Yeah, so it's doing something. Okay, cool.
But it doesn't make even a sound.
Yeah, it's not running code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but at least it's doing something. So I got video at least. So it's in the same.
So the video, the entire video generation part of the circuit is fine, which is like 85% of the machine.
Okay.
So the fact that you've got that is just meaning it's just not doing the thing. So I do not remember how the memory banks go in the Plus. Mm-hmm. If the ones closer to the CPU are lower or higher in the memory space. I don't remember.
Let's see if somebody
lower in the memory space. The fact that you've got chips missing there explains exactly why that's not booting, because it needs memory in 0 page and 1 page in order to like operate correctly.
Well, that's easily solvable. Is that a word? Easily solvable?
Yeah, throw chips in the
throw chips. So I'm gonna take this one out because I know this one is also weird. And I think it's almost gone. So yeah, it has. Oh yeah, look, the keys are falling apart.
Well, we couldn't see that because.
Sorry, yeah, look.
Yeah, like they're destroyed.
Yeah, it's just.
Javier showed me a picture on Facebook while he was doing the first video. Some of those chips, literally, the pins fell out when he extracted the chips from the sockets.
Yeah,
they just went cut and were gone. So it's possible you might have to replace that row. It almost seems to me like there was some sort of water ingress right around that area of the board. And by water ingress, I mean the water of animals, if you follow me.
Oy vey. Oh, please not.
Ask me how I know that happens.
I don't know. No, please. Yeah.
As he stares over his shoulder at his fixed Apple III.
Actually, and thankfully, I submerged these for 1 day in vinegar.
To neutralize all that crap. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I after that I cleaned it up with water and I left it in the sun for 4 hours. So yeah, no more animal remains. Hopefully. What is this? Sorry, I don't want you to see my big head over there, but no, it's okay. Thought there was something in there.
It's a secret to everybody.
Yep.
It won't focus. Focus, you feck. Everybody saw it. Shh.
Everybody saw it, but nobody said anything, okay? It's hush, hush.
Hush, hush. Now, baby, baby.
So let's see if hopefully it's only a RAM problem, and that would be awesome. And I also have the what is the name of this card? The ROM card. And I clean it up too. I haven't tested also, of course. But I don't think we need it. Green Scuzzy. Ooh, what is that green Scuzzy, Mac Effects? Everybody's too silent.
I am reading about it on GitHub.
Oh, okay.
Does Blue Sky have headers to talk to drive lights if I put it in my SC20 case? Cat, yes, it does. That's a version 1. That's not going to have headers on it. But yeah, it does. It's part of my new line of vaporware. Ha! Mac Effects. It's funny you say that because there is actually a project on GitHub called Green Scuzzy, which is a fork of Blue Scuzzy that just uses a different type of board.
Well, Joe, we can discard that. I put fresh memory over here, and it's still doing the same thing.
Okay.
So I think it's something to do with the ROMs. What do you think?
It could be.
Or the processor?
It could be. Well, it could be anything.
Yeah.
That kind of pattern right there is indicating it's not even getting to the point where it's trying to initialize memory.
Yep.
So diagnosing it without an oscilloscope is one of those trial and error things. So I would try, do not replace the CPU, just remove it and see what changes.
Remove the CPU? Okay.
Yes. Monitor. Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. I recently picked up a monitor very similar to the one Javier has. The box stated TFT color monitor. Monitor.
All right. Let's see what it does. Boom. Connect again. Let's turn it on. Same thing. So yeah,
that's indicating the CPU isn't even running. So the CPU has a
the
CPU has a disconnect with the system. So I would say first, I'm thinking.
Yep.
I'm not an expert in the Apple II. I know more about the 2E than the 2. The 2E is also easier to diagnose because they never break. If they do break, you sent 120 volts through the board like an idiot. Thinking. I would say, what chips have you removed and reseeded, or removed, cleaned, and reseeded? Nothing yet?
This whole...
that whole stack?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say step one is, well, we know the voltages are okay because you're using a good power supply, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
I would say pop in let me actually step back. Here's what we need to do. You have a working Vader, right?
Correct. Underneath.
You have I almost said Blue Skies. You have like a floppy EMU or something you can boot, like diagnostic discs. Of course you do.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Of course you do. Yes. So my suggestion would be to take the memory chips out of, unless you have a memory chip tester.
Not a reliable one.
Yeah. Unless you got like some wacky, like cobbled together craziness like that. My suggestion would be to,
So it's kind of crappy, so it's not.
Each RAM chip. First off, put your original Vader back together the way it was.
Okay.
And make sure it works. Make sure you didn't like kill your RAM.
No, please do not even think about that.
RAM,
because I love my Vader.
It's 4116 RAM. It's like you can get it. You can still get it. You can use 4164s in those and just like hack them and they'll go in there. It's fine. I mean, they won't be available literally forever, but someone like me might be crazy enough to like create some sort of special pop on board that connects onto that and replaces it with static RAM. I'm not designing such a thing. Shut up.
Well, be careful because MacFX is around.
He's going to steal my ideas.
Well, he has ideas. He always has ideas.
Like crazy multicolor 2C keyboards.
Wow.
I can tell you where they all exist. There's one of them. There's one of them, and it exists right back there. I'm the coolest.
Yes, you is.
That's fine. They will be in production very, very soon and out the door even sooner.
So there you go.
SRAMs for all the Apple IIs. Yes, Justin. So here's the thing about replacing SRAM with a system that is inherently designed for DRAM. You have to take all of the logic. You have to undo the logic that's been done. Because, DRAM has CAS and RAS lines, column and row lines, which basically split the address in half. So you've got to like recombine the address back together with buffers and crap. It's not impossible. I just personally haven't figured out how to do it yet. You must unlearn what you have learned. Itchy. Ooh, itchy.
Let's see. So, do I need a keyboard? Oh, well, it's a good opportunity to test my keyboard, isn't it?
Yes. Just don't plug it in backwards. If
No,
you do, yes, I can ship you a keyboard encoder. By the way, if anybody's watching, you've been waiting for keyboard encoders to come back in stock. If you follow my Twitter, you'll know that. They're back in stock now because I got chips.
Goody. All right, here we go. This, I know this works, so boom, you heard that? And it should be around here. And yes, I got a lot of lights. Oh, yeah. Oh, drone is working already.
Sweet. So I would suggest now to...
Yep. Let me do one thing before you continue. And I'm just gonna, I want to test the keyboard. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, 3 doesn't work. 0 doesn't work. This is the first time I test this, so reset works. Escape, I don't think it's working.
Yeah, like how do you even know on a 2 if escape works?
Escape, it doesn't do the plus?
The 2 doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, Q doesn't work. W works. E, R, T, Y. Wow, there's a lot of them are not working. And the switches were working. So
if the switches were working, but
yep.
the encoding isn't working, then you probably just got trace rot on the bottom of the board. You might need to check your traces.
Okay. Yeah. Well, shift won't work. What does that switch does underneath?
What does the switch do? I think it allows you to use reset without control.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
base works. So yeah, there are a few keys that don't work. Oh, 3 is working. So yeah, maybe they just have
you know
create
a little Arduino robot whose job is to get on the switch a million times.
Yeah, that would be good. Well, 3 wasn't working and now it's working. So
Adam McGee says hello, nerds. Hey, nerd, how you doing?
Hey, geek. So anyway, well, I mean, I'm happy. It kind of works. I wasn't even sure it was going to work. I'm sure there's, like you say, traces that maybe I gotta do more tests, but at least 80% of it is working. So that's a good sign. Anyway, what you were saying that I should do?
So, because you now have a working, or you have a presumed working Vader, step 1 would be run a full RAM test on your Vader to make sure all your RAM is good.
Okay.
Then after that, swap out memory chips one by one from the broken Vader into this Vader and identify any other broken RAM chips. You can also just swap out individual chips one by one from the broken Vader to this and see if it breaks it.
I don't think Computer Inspector will work from the flop, from the W drive.
I think it does.
Oh, maybe it does. Oh, yeah.
Why wouldn't it? It doesn't know. It doesn't know any different.
You're right. Okay, so I should test my RAM first.
Yes, just to make sure
look,
your RAM is okay.
10 at 008, 009. Wow. I was not aware.
So you've got bad RAM in your good
machine. So
interesting.
You'll
have to fix that first before you can even use that as a diagnostic test bed.
Okay. Hey.
Welcome to the rabbit hole.
That's right.
It's like my life. Every time I'm going to work on XYZ project today, but then I got to clean this, but I got to do that before I clean that. Right. But I got to do that before I can clean that, to do that, to do.
Oh, God. Well, what I can do is I'm going to have to go ahead and one by one, I'm going to have to test the RAM. So this RAM, can I use? I don't think I have this RAM around here.
4116s?
4116s. No, I don't have those. I have 256 and something else.
Yeah, 41256s are way not going to work on a piggybacked.
Right.
4164s will only work if you do a special modification to them. And if you don't do that modification, may result on fire, personal injury, or death.
Oh, boy.
Oh, the chip will explode. It'll pop the top right off of it because you'll send 12 volts where it shouldn't be.
Jeez. Yeah, I got 48. What is this? 486P? 486? I'm too old.
4116. 4116.
HM4864P.
Yeah, so that's the last two numbers are the most important. Yep. That's 64. So those effectively 4164s.
Okay.
So those won't work.
Won't work either. Okay.
Yeah, those would explode if you put them in there.
Yep. That's what I didn't touch anything right now. Maybe I'm gonna have to order some. Anyway, I will need them for mine. Mm-hmm. So I may order more for. Are they still available?
Jameco still has some limited stock of 4116s, yes, but they're getting rarer and rarer.
Okay, yes,
they're obviously not made anymore, so it's just whatever happens to be laying around.
Okay,
you can probably get them from UT Source, and you can get them from eBay, and but Jameco would be my first selection.
Yeah, because they're more reliable. Well, that's not good to know that my own computer has issues. Although I haven't used it in a while, so, and this is a what is called Saturn 128 remade card to give me I think 128 megs of RAM or something like that. So that's what I got over here.
Here's you can currently order 4116s from Jameco. They have 149 of them in stock, but they cost $4 a piece. Because they're rare. Like, they're not made anymore. So like when they find them, they stock them, and then they're like, well, let's hope.
And we don't know if they work, isn't it?
If you get them from Jameco, there's a 99.99% chance they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's why I like using Jameco instead of eBay or some other funky site for that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right. Because I gotta make it work anyway. So better.
But even if you got bad RAM in that, at least if you were to swap individual RAM chips over from the broken one to that one, you would get a different RAM error.
Yep.
So you'll still be able to use it to diagnose. I was just thinking. You see what I mean?
Yep.
So you can do that. Excuse me, I just burped. I apologize. I'm going to buy all of Jameco's RAM. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Adam would do that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, ceramics. But Adam, you bought them in Jameco or you bought them on eBay? I think you bought them on eBay, isn't it? From a site. Okay. Maybe later you can send me a DM with that site, Adam, so I can grab them. Yeah, why don't do a little bit show and tell, because I don't want to.
Yeah. Adam's saying if you use the Apple Dealer Diagnostics disc, it will tell you the exact chip that is bad. It'll tell you like row and column which one's bad.
I should do that, yeah, because this is not exactly good for this. Ow. Well, what do you think about my keyboard, guys? It's I
think it's awesome.
I think it came out well. You should have seen it originally, and again, let me put the top camera so you can see it closer. If I go really close and I turn on the light,
you can see the striations, the color difference, but it's like how you can't really complain.
No, actually, you're right. I complain because I'm picky, but you're right. It's really, honestly, it doesn't look too. If I don't tell you, you don't realize it's fake. So it came out.
Your only other option is to try to paint it with a paint or something that's close. But didn't you try to paint it and it ran? It was all yucky and
yeah. I tried painting it. I tried heat. I put it one night in nail polish solution. I don't remember the name of it, but I put it in a jar, inside the jar, close the jar, and just put the key on top of something so it didn't get inside the liquid. So the fumes would be for 24 hours over there. And it came out, and you know what happened? It grew on size.
Oh,
and then it was mushy.
Oh, wow.
So it was bigger and mushy, but it wasn't really soft or nice. So the one that came out nice is the one that I heated up, but it melted. So go figure. Yeah, I think ultimately maybe either make molds out of it or make it in one of those printers. What I told you, was the name?
Resin printer.
Resin printer. Yeah, those are better, I think. I'm going to show you.
Excuse me, I'm not yelling on purpose. Retro Techie, can you have it? Do you want it? It doesn't work.
So let me take this off here. Before I break things, let me put this here. So I'll tell you some of the techniques that I did. Are you breaking something over there, or
what?
What are those sounds?
Oh, I'm not doing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have secret projects on my bench. What are you talking about? Lies and slander.
So it's a little bit big for my space, but yeah, as you can see, there was a lot of little scratches, like hard scratches. So I had to put some filling material. Same here on the side, there was a name, and I put some filling material, so it took out that name completely.
Oh, it was heat pressed. It was like or scraped.
Yeah, those I hate those, And I gotta take out this tape. I taped the labels, so they remain intact. Oh, I didn't show when I took it out, but yeah, there's the label, and there's another label over here that I gotta take it out. So it looks really good, actually. I was worried that it wouldn't look good and original and all that. Oh, oops, but yeah, it looks really good. Here's the original Bell & Howell, the one that came with it, and because also I pulled it out, it's really ugly now. But I am getting one from, guess who?
I don't know. Could it be the effects of the Mac?
That is correct. Somebody that puts some love and make it really nice. So it's gonna have a brand new one. So again, yeah, this is and don't be afraid, guys. It came out really well. And these guys are painted, so you are not doing anything wrong. I show in my video, well, in the next one that I'm finishing, the brand. Actually, you should have it around here. Yeah, this is the paint. It's called Black NC Formula, and it's called Slate. So it is really good. It's the exact same color, and this is very, very high quality paint also. And after that, it's from Montana, Gold.
Montana.
Exactly. And from there, I put on top a clear cover, so it protects it also, so it will last. And underneath, on the base, also I painted, because it was all bases scratchy and horrible, but it kept. You see, it kept the little dots that has from original. So
powder coat texture stuff. Yeah,
the texture. So, and I cover this only, and I put brand new feet also. I got from MacFX told me that I should get the 3M brand. That is the best. And funny thing, I ordered it and it got lost on the mail, so I have to wait another week to get a replacement. But
Richard Tacky is asking where Rudy is.
Yeah.
We'll call this Retro Repair Roundup 1/2. How's that sound?
Exactly. The preview,
the Apple II contingent.
That's right. I wanted to show you
we need
on the Look at this, guys.
Oh yeah, did? Oh,
Oh.
guys, you got to see this. This is the stupidest thing ever. This is so stupid.
So I bought this Apple IIc with monitor on eBay, and I tell the person, please pack it very well because this, they can hit each other on transport and blah blah blah, and it could have. I say yes, I'm gonna put very well padded. Okay, good. The box comes and it's all mushy, the box itself, and I was like, oh my god. So I take out my camera and I begin to take photos, and open it up. It was just one piece of bubble wrap around it, around everything, and immediately the monitor was like this on top of it, and then this was at the bottom, and of course it was already broken. So I'd never seen it. It's metal, it's heavy. I'd never seen it breaking. So
I have never seen anything like that in all my years.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is
just
the
a brittle
weirdest
stress fracture right across it.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the things that's fragile inside that they could break, the plastic, the CRT tube. No, the 45-pound metal plate. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep. But let me show you one thing, guys. Here's the monitor. If anything, I'm kind of happy that it happened to this and not to the monitor. Mm-hmm. And the monitor, the only thing that happened is it has a line over here.
A little hairline crack.
Yeah. A hairline. I just finished retro writing it, so you will see that it's in beautiful shape. And I tested, and it's working perfectly. So, but look, no cracks, no breaking parts, nothing.
It's amazing.
Just that little thing. So, you know what? It's just the metal took the beating. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not.
If you can find the right paint and the right person, you might be able to get somebody to weld that back together and grind it down to where it's perfect, so you can't tell it's been welded, and just repaint it.
Yeah, I have the paint. I don't have a problem with the paint, but I'm worried about the stress that it takes. Mm-hmm. Because remember, this takes the stress of the whole monitor.
Well, the weld, it's not going to break it. A weld is not going to break if you got that welded.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I'll ask around.
The plate will break again before the weld does. That's how good welds are. I mean, you're literally melting the two pieces of metal together with heat. So it's not a problem. I would just have somebody do the thing.
Yeah. And how much? Because, maybe they can charge me the same price of buying a new one of this. So.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I got to ask.
I mean, just about any metal fab shop probably do it for you. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
I mean, it's not that hard of a job. It's like it's literally a 10-minute job.
Yeah, maybe both sides, isn't it?
Yeah. It just gets sanded down. They'll cut a V groove in it so they can get a good bite between the two ends.
Oh, good.
It's called butt weld. And then they'll just lay a bead of weld right through the middle of it. They'll sand it down and clean it up for you, and all you gotta do is paint it. You'd want to take the feet and stuff off of it. Anything that's heat sensitive, because that'll melt.
Yeah. But it's
then here's Adam. Use that stand on the monitor with an LCD in it, so it's a lighter stand.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Exactly that was thinking that. If anything, I would just use an LCD and it's still good. Yeah, I'm taking out the feet because I can use them somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And this I can take out later, and then I'll take it to a place and ask.
You can also.
What do you think? Huh?
See, if that is cast iron, if it's not steel, if it's actually cast iron, they may not be able to weld it because you don't really weld cast iron. But you can braze cast iron, which is basically you effectively melt molten brass or bronze into the whatever. But still, that can be fixed. That's such a clean break. It can just be stuck right back together with an industrial hot glue gun.
Yeah.
Basically, you could probably friggin' super glue the damn thing back together and be fine. Don't do that.
No. No, I'll go and ask. I don't have anything to lose asking, and maybe it's a fun project.
Use a Cat5e cable in your video to create a VGA cable for the 2GS. That is an old video, but there's one small issue, not a major one. The issue is radio interference with the picture. You have an idea you'd like to execute with your... You can execute whatever you want, JVHS. You're you, I'm me. And what am I going to do? Reach through the internet and smack you? Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Welded piece of metal, single piece of metal. Yeah. Brazing. Oh. Yeah.
And again, it snapped like a potato chip.
I-beams on each side. Yeah, actually, yeah. They could make maybe, make like a hole over here or
none of that. Nah, you just need to be brazed back together. I've watched enough YouTube videos of people brazing freaking engine blocks and stuff. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, if an engine block,
I mean, how heavy is that monitor? Like 10 pounds?
It's not that heavy,
Like it will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Mark Wise from Australia, he makes these out of plastic.
Yeah,
it's the clear ones. So yeah, they can withstand it. Of course, his is really thick, so it really can stand it. But yeah, it's not like somebody's gonna...
You can, yeah, Eric. Adam says use a VGA cable to create a VGA cable. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I used Ethernet cable way back then, A, because I was Baby Joe and didn't know what I was doing, and B, because I have like boxes of it up here, and it's really easy for me to do that. These days, if I were to make a true proper cable like that, I would probably use actual signal cable. Anyway, I was just answering your questions in the chat.
Anyway, this is the talk of the town last week. The weirdness of this.
Yes.
Yeah, let's test this now that we're here. Let's test the power supply, the original one, because I think it works. I don't think it's... Now that we're here, connect, put it here. The black goes in the black that are all the way down.
The black one goes in the black one. The red one goes anything but the black one.
Let's turn it on.
Yeah, Adam is correct. It won't test properly without a load, but you'll get something, so you'll be able to tell if it's doing something. So 12 volts is there. Negative 5 is there.
Minus 11.
Negative 12 is there.
12 here.
12 is there.
5 is here. So
yeah,
good.
Supply's fine.
Yep. Like I said, I took out the reefer, so at least it's not gonna smell it here.
Don't fear the reefer. Just gotta blow up and make your place smell like roasted marshmallows. If you're lucky. Last reefer I had blew up just smelled like marshmallows. I'm like, oh, it smells nice down here now.
Where are the marshmallows?
Yeah.
I'll go on and get my stick to put my marshmallow.
If you want your shop to smell nice, use that. I use this to remove sticky stuff. And then it makes the shop smell fabulous for a week.
So yeah, I already ordered that new deoxide from this guy that well, not from him, but the one that he told me, and I need to read his name. I'm sorry, I don't remember it from the comments on my video. There was, just for everybody to know, there was a person that recommended me to get Deoxid D100, and actually I'm gonna buy it because this is a lot better than this one as far as I read. And the best thing is that it doesn't, how do you say it? It doesn't drool all the deoxide around, because this thing, it's crap, man. I was using the deoxide on the keys, on the switches, and then this little thing is the one that was filling out of deoxide. So I have to put like a little thing to empty it. So it's crazy. And he also told me there's another thing for, instead of WD-40, to take out the rusted nails and all that, and screws. So I ordered that one too. So when I got them, I'll make a program taking out rusted things. This is another one that I kind of cleaned it up. It was all rusted. I took out all the chips
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that they
Is that
were.
a language card?
Yeah, it's a language card. I need to test it because I don't know now if it works. But I took out the chips and clean them one by one. So at least the pins are, clean.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any more rust. So we'll see.
We will see.
This also didn't click. So again, the oxide to the rescue.
Yes.
Clean up all these.
I'm gonna do a thing while you're doing that. I'm gonna try something.
Mm-hmm.
On event. Source visibility change.
Smell like fish. Oh, thank God I haven't got those. But yeah.
Action. Set source visibility. Toggle for scene. What scene? What scene is this one right now that I'm in? This is Facecam. Facecam, the source, social source.
What are you trying?
I'm just stuff.
I didn't show you guys this. I put this on Patreon. Remember, and Adam, hopefully you don't hate me because of this. So somebody found this LC with this little Micromac little fan, remember? And they were like, "Oh, a little fan." And I remember I showed this one on the show, I think on the retro. The roundup. I think I showed it to I don't remember, but I showed it around somebody. It goes inside the LC port where the card goes, or on the Color Classic. Actually, this one came in a Color Classic that I bought, and I thought it was odd, but it's cool. It connects over there and blah blah blah, and it's a little fan that I think blows air out of the computer. And everybody was like all crazy. Hey, somebody should reproduce it. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So I just reproduce it, and I put the STL on my Patreon, so my patrons can have it. And in a few weeks, I'll put it to the rest of the world. But yeah, it came out nice. I actually reproduced a Micromac logo too. I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's in this clear plastic. It's difficult to see it, but it says Micromac too.
Yay, cool. Micromac 2
replica.
Sorry.
And I put a clear fan over there, so it also is. It's clear that it's a clear fan. Yeah, I'm not Sean. I don't have good puns.
Yes.
Hasn't shipped it yet? Oh man.
Do it.
Adam. Yeah.
It is a requirement that they ship that.
Yeah, and make sure that he doesn't do like my Apple IIc, man. Make sure that he doesn't break it. Metal casing back, huh?
I'm going to delete this button. I'm going to copy this button. I'm going to paste it to this button. Sorry, I'm messing with my Stream Deck.
So you can show.
Yeah, did you print that in like clear plastic?
Yep.
On event. Shows.
You got to do an animation like I did over here on my logo. Let me move my logo up here.
There we go.
And if I go to the main camera and then come back, you should see an animation. Well, I don't know if it's showing an animation. Oh, no, it doesn't.
You can set that media to your animation. You can set that animation to loop. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I just did it to loop 3 times. and stopped because I didn't want to bother people all the time. But now it's not even animating anymore. So hey, go figure.
Do 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 da da da. Oh, that's your theme music.
Well, actually, you could, Herb. Let's see. Let's bring a GS that I have around here. Oh, I used to have. Where is it? I actually have one up here. It's empty, so we can play with that better. Um. Oh yeah, it doesn't fit. We could modify it to make it fit. Now that we have the 3D printed, I can make it actually larger, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think I should put it? Like near the power supply, isn't it? In this one?
You just design it to couple to one of the 25 pin holes. Just modify it so it can couple to that, and then you can literally just screw it into place with a couple screws and nuts, and
There.
so
So
go into any port that just any
yeah,
port
well,
you
this
want.
has these two little things, like little
Got clipadoodles.
clips. Yeah, so when you put it in, clip, it just stays there. So I can modify these, make it wider.
Yeah.
And
Knowing the Apple II community, people are going to want to remove it.
yeah,
So that's why I'm thinking
true.
you have screw hole type thingadoodles.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very narrow. You're right. And you know what? There's already an internal fan, so I don't think this would be usable.
I don't know.
Useful, sorry.
Throw it out in the enthusiast group and see if people want to do it. You never know.
Sure. Yeah. Well, why not? A system saver? Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm getting crazy with it.
I have the filament for that.
Yeah. I'm getting crazy with the 3D printing, man. Don't ask me for that, because I may do it.
Jada, 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 jing, jing, jing.
I may do it. I may. Small parts are not difficult to recreate.
Yeah. I want to do that thing because I want to do things. Look at me. I'm happy.
Wooden system saver. Oh, I showed this one talking about the GSs. Hold on, your horses. I put the black one on Twitter last week, and people like it a lot. Because once you go black,
once you go black, that's it. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. Now that I see it, it's not that beautiful. It has a lot of imperfections, but that's why I painted black, because this case was so bad. It had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
So it was cracked and had a lot of things. So
colors anymore. I want
came out nice black.
Get out of here, Can. Sorry.
A taller lead. It could work.
A Mark Twain. You need to get your hands on a Mark Twain first there, Mark.
I had one in my hands. Were you in that? Oh, you were not there, Joe. There was Herb was there. There was Kansas Fest that they had a Mark Twain.
Yeah, didn't Tony own most of those?
Yeah, it was from Tony, and he brought a bunch of prototypes, and he brought the Mark Twain, and I was all crazy about it. I was hugging it, kissing it. They have to take me out.
Room.
Exactly, they took me out, and they got a a restraining order for me because I was all crazy about it. But
Rudy's here.
hey, Rudy.
Does
Let me
Sean have
change
one?
the camera. So I'm actually looking for that photo. I had the photo of me with the Mark Twain. A cold hose. Yeah, I'm sure. It was weird. No, it was great. I was just drooling over all those nice
Does,
prototypes.
Sean,
He
does Sean Fahey have a Mark Twain?
not yet that I know.
I love that. Not yet.
Well, you know the story that we in Kansas Fest we found. Well, I found on eBay an external drive prototype for the 2C,
Yeah.
and I was gonna grab it, but I told it better to Sean, and he bought it for Kansas Fest. So actually, next Kansas Fest, you know, all the prototypes are gonna be shown up in. They're gonna be put like a place showing all the prototypes and the things that Kansas Fest owns.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's a great idea. They're gonna be. Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna put it here so you can see my crazy weirdness with the double. This is the what's the name of this thing?
It's like basically it's a 3.5-inch duodisc if you want to call it.
Exactly. And yeah, that's a prototype. There's the cards that Tony Diaz had. All those are TWGS transwarps and a few zip chips, zip GS. So he had a lot.
Rest in peace, Tony.
Yeah, rest in peace. There's a Mark Twain.
So what was the Mark Twain's claim to fame, really?
Mark Twain was it had memory RAM in the motherboard, so you could take out the the RAM chip, the RAM modules like the Mac.
Oh, it's like 30 pin.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it had a floppy drive inside. The power supply was in the back, and I don't know what else. But yeah, it was.
Was the processor any faster?
I'm not sure. There's one of his prototypes that I was not very happy that he had it in that state, but that's Apple IIc Plus prototype.
Wow.
It was missing keys and all that, but it was a prototype. And there's the monitor, the 2C monitor. There was a 9-inch green screen monitor, just like the. No, hold
That's
on.
12-inch.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. So I was grabbing that one. It was huge. Look, and it came with the base.
So it came with the whole base. Wow.
Yeah, it was the whole shebang. So
Javier's like, can somebody like distract him while I walk away?
Believe me, I tried. I really tried. That's why they took photos of me, because they knew who was going to run with it.
We have evidence. He was the last man to touch it.
Yeah, there's the Mark Twain.
Oh, that's funny.
With the cover. So actually, it's just a normal GS with a hole for the floppy drive.
Gotcha. So it's just like one big integrated thing. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah,
it only has 4 slots. Yeah.
But yeah, it was. There it is. That's the 2C Plus with the big monitor, and also the drive on the side was a 3-inch drive.
Cool.
You want a clear shell for the Apple 13-inch RGB. Oh, whoa. But there's not too much to see over there, you know?
Doobie doobie doo. I'm soldering lots of pins. Just filling up time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm building this prototype because if it works correctly, then it will go on sale tomorrow.
Ooh.
Shh.
People are asking for clear shells and hint Mac effects for the Apple IIgs. My only concern is that if I wanted a clear Apple IIgs, I would also wanted a clear keyboard, from the Apple IIgs, and that would be
Yeah,
very.
then you're trying to reverse engineer the 2GS keyboard or the NADB keyboard, which is a completely different ball of wax.
Yep. It's exactly Thingamajig.
So let's focus that camera and then focus my pieces. Did somebody say Thingamajoe?
Yep.
Oh, Thingamajoe.
Everybody's saying it now.
Thingamaboob! Well, I can't. I'm in Javier's stream. He's not in my stream system, so I can't play the video.
Yep. I did it on purpose.
I know Joe's going to do that, so therefore, random. Okay, sorry, my phone just made noise. I'm soldering pins.
Oh, Adam, you're not the only one. Well, actually, yes, you are the only one because I gave 2 motherboards to Joe, and one of them became the parts motherboard, isn't it, Joe?
GS boards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the one that says good is the one that that was yours that ended up going to Adam.
Okay, good. At least it was useful.
Because I was able to cobble together a parts board with that, and that was the better board, but the other one had better chips, and I somehow made it. I don't
Whatever.
Remember. I don't remember jack squat. We ain't found.
Actually, now that you're doing that, let me do the soldering for this.
Yes.
For whoever came
fast. Solder
late,
fast.
I'm gonna solder the small light to the keyboard because I was not sure.
Socket.
Yeah, because I was not sure, and I asked Joe, and he said that there's no problem because I didn't know if it had a side that it had to be in. So he said, no, whatever it is, it's good. So I'll just solder it, and hopefully we'll have light.
Dixit qua fiat lux.
There it is. So this is an easy one.
We did bona est.
It's becoming a solder fest here.
Yeah.
And let's move.
Bonus points if anybody knows what I just said in Latin.
Nope, my Latin is not very good. Mea culpa.
What?
Mea culpa.
Yes. My bad. Yep. Here, I'll give you a Latin insult. Fatue tuit cabalum tuum.
Oh my God.
It very, very roughly translates to screw you and the horse you rode in on.
Thank you for making me laugh while I'm soldering.
Anytime. Somebody's got to make you fail it so that you can send it to me to fix it.
Exactly.
If that just happens to also be me, then so be it. What did Joe say?
Craziness as always.
The Latin phrase I said, Rudy, was Dixit qua fiat lux.
Dixit means he says, or it's said. Mm-hmm. Man. Nope.
And that's pretty easy because it's very, very similar word in Spanish.
Yeah, exactly.
Fiat is a form of the verb to be.
Mm-hmm.
And lux is lux. That's light.
Wow.
It is, and he said, "Let there be light." The QUE on the end of Dixit is a how can we put it? It is a poetic form of adding the conjunction to the word. So Dixit qua. You could say et Dixit fiat lux, and he said, "Let there be light." But Dixit qua it flows easier. So yeah, I took 3 years of Latin in high school.
Joe makes that breakboard. You see, it's a team effort, Justin. Team effort.
Yes.
Let me show Rudy. He's asking for the Bell and Howell 2E.
For 2A2 et Kabbalam tuum is the insult I said. Let's break that. For 2A is the verb. 2 makes it reflexive, so you're doing the verb to yourself. Kabbalam is the noun, the subject. Tuum is the possessive. So yeah.
I think it's parlez-vous, Retro Techie.
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français? Je ne parle pas.
No. No, I don't speak French.
No,
I intentionally don't speak French because French people are arrogant.
No. That is not true. Parisian people are arrogant.
Got it. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
And then I'm going to get Antoine on my nerves, man, because Antoine is Parisian, but he's cool as hell.
So yeah, Retro Techie, my question to you then is, who has the stereotype for being the more arrogant, the Parisian or the Quebecois? Don't try to speak English to a Quebecois business owner. Oh no, they'll kick you out, and they have the legal right to do it.
No, not all of them.
Seriously, if you go into a business in Quebec and you don't speak French to the owner, they're allowed to be like, "No, you're not talking in French. Get out." Yes, Americans are the worst. This is true. We're evil. We're evil, and the problem with it is the majority of us don't even really realize we're evil. Yeah, that's the real issue. We're like, democracy, we invented it. We're also destroying it while we're sitting here. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's move on. Let's not talk about that anymore.
Let's not talk about bad people.
Talk about old computers.
Now that we're here, I just realized that I'm missing one of the feet, and I just bought a lot of feet thanks to MacFX.
This requires a small hack to be done to it, though, because this board has a small hardware glitch.
You know what? This is ugly.
And I'm going to show you.
Let's take it out. Put a new one.
Let's play a game of Spot the Problem.
Hold on, let me put your stuff in. Let me put it big. No, not mine. How can I, Joe? Oh, here. Click. Oh no.
Click the buttons in the upper right corner of my video thing, and then hit solo.
Hold on. Upper right corner. Yeah. Solo. Okay. There you go.
So let's play a game of Spot the Problem. Can you spot the problem? Does anybody see the problem?
It's broken?
Yes, right here.
Yeah.
There was a small offset glitch making these boards, the first run of these boards. And because I didn't test them before ordering a whole bunch of them, I have 250 of them that are this way, so I'm going to fix it, and they're getting shipped out with the fix because I'm not spending another $90 to build boards.
You're going to rig it, you're saying. No, you're going to fix it. You're going to rig it.
Yes. We're going to Javier rig it. How's that?
That's right.
Really easy fix. We just scrape that off there.
That's either Javier rig or send it to Joe.
Scrape that off there. That. And then we just solder the 2 points together with a piece of wire. That's all there is to it. Really easy fix. We tin those pads. We place a piece of wire across it. Can't really see what I'm doing here. And we just solder that on there. Just like that.
Oh, baby.
That's it. Board fixed. That's all there's to it. Tiny little fix.
Now test it.
Well, that would require me to take my PowerBook apart, and I wasn't planning on doing that this evening, but we'll see. I have to put this in a PowerBook. We're getting there. Clean that off.
Bell and Howell.
Still not clean enough. Okay. And you can't really see. It's not really in the middle of your screen. There you go. And then what I need to do. There we go. It's focused. And then, Javier, you can put it back on you because I need to go like rummage around in my garage for 30 seconds.
Okay.
I can put it on shot cam so you guys can see me while I rummage. Where did those things go? Ah.
Yeah, so I tested this keyboard and it's kind of working, but not working at all of them. So I'm gonna have to maybe take them out, maybe check out the traces again.
Let's see if any of these nail polishes are still good. They all seem dry to me. Nope, that one's still good. Finally, that guy is gone. Because I don't have blue solder mask, I'm going to use blue nail polish.
That's why people were looking at you weirdly in the nail polish store.
I bought this online, so that wouldn't happen.
Like what happens when I go on to Sally's beauty store and buy.
Dude, they know
stuff.
me there at my local Sally Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why are you buying this? I'm like, I use it for like things. I explain it to them, and they're like, "Oh, that's really neat."
I just tell them that I look fabulous with that, so that's it.
Smells like acetone. Tastes like happy.
Number 7. That's good. I need to set up my...
All covered over. And we can hit that with UV light, which should cure it. Should still UV cure because it does, I think.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to try anything once. Except drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay?
That's right. It's enough with the fumes that you get from
UV light.
From everything you get over there.
Yeah, yeah. It's like UV light. Twink. love that this. I love this touch portal deck. It's great. Stop playing with your makeup and fix a computer, Joe. I'm fabulous, and I'll be damned if I ever stop playing with my makeup.
That's right.
Seriously, I got this huge color palette of these for a project. It was 2018. It was a while ago. I created a whole bunch of actually I have one of them up here. I can show you. So there it is. Little flower I made. I made all these little flower things out of wire. And then put paper mache over the petals, then painted the petals with nail polish. And then wired up a whole bunch of LEDs, colored LEDs, and I made this little this. It's an accent light. It's basically an accent light. And then I put the entire bottom of the thing. I wired it all up together so the lights would light together. And then I stuffed the entire thing with all these little flowers and these lights into a tiny little it's like this big, like an itty bitty little metal bucket. It's literally like a bucket, but it's a little itty bitty craft bucket or whatever. And then I filled the bottom of it with epoxy, and it made a little light. And I gave them away as Christmas gifts a few years ago. So that's why I have these, but it's still useful for other things.
That's pretty cool. Seems like my keys are working, so I don't know. Maybe it's encoder. Yep, keys are working. Oh, yep.
Show off your wooden system saver. He wants me to show off my wood. Do I still have it? Stand by. Herb remembers that from 2019. Need a hunt for it. Stand by. I may have gotten rid of it because I don't need it anymore.
God forbid you get rid of it. Oh, the traces are working. Huh.
I believe that is actually in the garage. I'll be right back.
The Byte Addict channel. It's all fun and games, huh? We try to fix something, and then slippery slope. Something gets worse and worse and worse. Which primer do you use before your paint? No, I didn't use primer. I painted directly. That's why the can is gone. You see, there's no more. But
shake it.
Polaroid picture. Yeah, it's gone. I put like four hands of it. So, but then on top of it, I put oh yeah, here.
It took 4 cans to paint that?
Clear cover, huh?
How many cans did it take to paint that?
No. This is only can, but I put four
coats.
Coats, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Look what I got, guys. I gotta show it off.
Anyway, so long story short, like I don't know where it is, Herb, but this, folks, it looks like a simple frame. It's got mitered corners. It's nailed on the corners, right, like that. And it's the same footprint as the Apple II GS top. And what I did was that I put some rubber seal around here. It was basically just like some anti-skid material that was double taped here. At the top of this was just a piece of like high quality plywood that I cut down. And in the one corner over the power supply, I just drill a few holes. And on the inside underneath, I attached a fan that I don't remember which direction I had it, but it was up or down or whatever. And then I drilled a hole in the back for the wire to go out. You could fish the wire out and then back into the 2GS onto the fan header on the 2GS board. And so this would just sit right on top of your 2GS, put your monitor on top, and it was a wooden system saver. I was actually thinking this is one of the first products I was thinking about making on jcm-1.com. And then I realized how much effort and work went into it. And I'm like, screw that. I'm not doing that crap. So then it didn't happen. Also, nobody had any interest in it. So it is what it is. Doobie-doobie-doo. Be-doobie-doobie.
So back to this. I'm gonna have this soon on the store. Let me know if you guys have any ideas or want some special or specific.
Oh yeah. Do you have iPhone 14?
Well, yes, but I'm an old man, so I got an iPhone 14 Plus, so this doesn't fit.
No, I'm saying like, do you have the iPhone 14 Pro design in your store?
I think I do, yeah. But
mine's coming
ordered
next
the
week,
wrong
and
one.
I need a cover for it.
Yep. Well, Apple II forever. Yeah.
Apple II
I'll put
forever.
them up soon. Apple II forever.
8-bit tease. Going to the website. Going to the website.
I haven't put it up yet, so I'll put it in soon.
Oh, you haven't put it up there yet. Oh, I have a sad. I broke my thinking mug today.
What?
I was working at my bench. The mug was sitting right here, and I went like this and knocked it off onto the floor.
Oh, dude.
But I can go to jcm-1.com and order a new one. So
I got mine. That's my breakfast coffee mug. So, yeah, health, yeah. That's when, and when I wake up, I want to think that I can think. So I just look at it, oh, yeah, I can.
Yes. Excuse me. Trying to go on.
Oh, yeah.
Saint Javier candles. Those are on there. That is.
Oh, let me show you guys this also. This is funny. So,
can I sell the W drive on my site? That would require me to have W drives to sell on my website.
I did these little things in 3D for my candles.
Oh, they're little candle holderly thingies.
Yeah. And I did this small one. Then for the big one. So just, the 3D printer, I'm 3D crazy. I just do 3D printer everything. Oh, we can do 3D print. My wife said something. And we can do 3D print.
Ooh. So someone in the chat had me 3D print something for them, and I'll show you what it is.
Let's see.
It's going to take a minute to set up here.
Sure.
I actually need to ship this out to them. So let's.
So let me ask you a question. Did you print it in printer number 1 or number 2?
1. Because I was busy printing things on number 2, so I couldn't do it.
Right.
This is upside down. This is upside down. So I have to flip it over real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me put you in full screen because we don't know what it is and it looks weird. Oh, I know what it is. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, baby, baby. Oh, baby,
It doesn't really
baby.
want to sit upright here because it's designed to. It has these dowel pins, but I don't want to put the dowel pins in it until I'm ready to fit it
Yeah.
all together because they don't come out. Right, but yeah, that's a Macintosh. Yeah.
That is so cool, but it has an opening on the back? Why?
So you can stuff the guts into it.
Oh.
This is designed. You put it like a Raspberry Pi or a small computer.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
In it, the whole 9 yards, and then you've got a modern Mac. And so it was requested that I do it in a two-tone red and black to make it like look like Darth Vader or the Sith or something. I don't know.
Nice.
Try to get this to sit level here, and it's got a little door here, and this door just kind of hinges.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you.
Sits back.
Okay. That makes more sense. Nice. Oh,
I accidentally printed one corner like extra, so I believe Rudy wanted one of these printed. So Rudy, I've got it 1/16 done for you already. Yeah. So that's really all there is to it. And to compare it size wise, shall we get an actual Mac and put it next to it so you can see what it looks like?
Yep. Do it. Ooh, almost.
Smaller, right?
Wow.
It's very close, but it's just a hair smaller.
Wow.
Yep. So cool stuff.
I'm
Imagine
sold.
that printed in platinum. Just imagine. Each of these corners took 24 hours to print.
For
That
sure.
was a one-day print.
For sure. Yeah. It's very complex.
Anyway, that's it.
Very nice.
The hole in the back is for a second monitor. Rudy.
You're stealing MacFX ideas. You see that?
Yes. Yes. Okay, I don't need to be big anymore. And for the screen. Da, 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 ha, 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 ha.
Bye. All right, let's change the screen to the main camera.
Ooh, excuse me.
I'm too boring for you. That's it. But yeah, guys, at least we did a little bit of the trying to fix that Darth Vader. What I'm gonna try to do is take out all the chips later and see if I can buy. I'm gonna buy more memory, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, sucks to be me, but I tried to chew more than I could, or whatever it's called.
You could chew
more than I can chew, because but you know what? It's been fun. I learned to do 3D printed keys, and I painted it. All the hardware is good. Mm-hmm. Just the electronics is the one that is giving a little bit of a problem. But hey,
while I have on live stream with you, do you mind if I test something in OBS?
Sure.
Did you hear music?
Yep.
Good. So it's working. All right. Cool.
But we wanted to hear the one that the jump.
I can't play that on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh God.
I want to.
No, next Kansas Fest, we're gonna have to do it over there, man.
Dude, we should. You know what? I should schedule a 5-minute mini session, and we'll all just sing the song together.
There you go.
I'll record video around the whatever, and I can put that in my my music video if I get to that point.
That would be cool.
That I can't put on YouTube because of copyright. Even though it's a parody, I don't think you can put video parodies on the internet because
they're becoming too much
royalty stuff.
Whatever, yeah. Everything you put in, it's a problem.
Parody. Warner Brothers would be like, "You want what's money for you?"
Yeah.
Like, I deny this because it's a parody, and they're like, "Nope, we get the money, thank you," because the entire copyright system is broken on YouTube. Anyway, politics aside.
Well, I know several people that have left YouTube because of their, things. So, whatever. We'll We just want to have fun.
We just wanna have fun. We just wanna have.
Careful.
That's all we really want.
Don't say too much because they're gonna stop you.
Not my channel.
Oh, you're right. Damn. Let's sing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, guys. So let's stop here so we can relax and you're falling asleep. And then we need to do another one tomorrow. Triple R. And we got to prepare for the triple R. Remember?
Yep. Ron, I think, is working on getting us a guest. We don't have really a guest lined up because apparently that was my job and I forgot to do it. Like I forget to do everything.
Hey. Shame
yeah.
on you. We'll have fun. If anything, I can show some of the monitors that I have, the conversions.
Yep.
And I got a couple of things that I acquired this week, so also I can show that. So that's gonna be fun.
I got things to show off too.
Oh,
yeah.
Goodies.
Good.
All righty. Well, thanks everybody to show up, and hopefully I'll make this thing work one of these days.
We'll see it. I know you can do it. And if you can't do it, I'm ready to fix it whenever you're ready.
Exactly. You'll fix it for me.
Send it to Adam. Adam can fix it too.
Hey, there you go. Adam, make yourself useful. See you guys. Bye. Thanks.
Click the button.